So, hey folks, it's Rob at the store, and you're watching Spankwagon. Oh wait, Spankwagon.net. It's .net too. Yes. So we're here at the Staple Independent Media Expo here in Austin, Texas. Just a collection of independent artists who do just a ton of different stuff.
Some of the work's really beautiful.
Yes, comic books, prints, little toys, you know, whatever you can think of. Animation, it's all really awesome.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so even some really big names have come out here. JonZ, the guy behind the Pro.
That's right.
Joe Thompson, the guys behind the Intergalactic Nemesis.
And I actually ran into a guy who I saw on the internet before. His name's Chet, and we might get an interview.
Yeah, we're going to go see who we can talk to and check this place out. So join us for the journey and hopefully you enjoy. So you're watching Spankwagon.net. Hey guys, it's Rob again, and we're here with
Dan Price.
And why are you here, Dan?
Well, I do a comic book called Latex Avenger. It's a story about a superhero wears a rubber on his head and fights crime. Between him and his sidekick, Spermicidal Foam Lad, they repel crime from the city 99.5% of the time.
What happens on the other 0.5%?
They're screwed.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad. So what led to this idea? I mean, it's really a little out there.
Yeah, it is a little out there. I was doing. I'm a painter. I'm a painter. I'm a cartoonist. I did a series of abstract expressionist work.
Okay.
And it was like 75 pieces in the series, and I was doing work for a greeting card company at the time as well.
Okay.
And after getting done with all of that, I wanted to do something that was just so different.
Right.
So I wanted to touch on the Adult Swim, the Family Guy,
Right.
that type of humor,
Right.
but put my own spin on it because I'm pretty warped as it is, right? So with that said, I came up with Latex Avenger. I mean, this was years ago, and originally he was going to be like Captain Condom or something like that.
Yeah.
But this seemed a little more clunkier, a little
Yeah, I was
stranger.
going to say the name is a lot. I like that because that's what you initially think when you Captain Condom.
Exactly. I didn't want to go the typical route.
So, Spermicidal Foam Boy?
Spermicidal Foam Lad. That's right.
Okay.
And he's really, I mean, he's the 12-year-old sidekick. But I mean, if there's any character in the book that I feel like that I relate with,
Right.
that's him.
It's the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, 12-year-old says tits. Yeah. That's always good. I think it reaches to the 12-year-old in all of us. And this was one thing I liked too. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are actual condoms.
Those are condoms. In this issue right here, in the first issue, they battle a character named Vicurio, who's out to emasculate the city, and then with a laser that he has called the Emasculatron 3000. Here, I'll show you. The Emasculatron 3000, where he's trying to emasculate the city. So in this issue, the guys go back in time to stop Vicurio from ever coming to be. But what they end up doing is they go back in time into an alternate reality and create Chauvinistro, who's the alternate reality counterpart of Vicurio. So it's quite an interesting storyline. And then I have the website latexavengercomics.com, where you can check out the online strips that I do over there.
So how often do you post online?
I post online as often as I can.
Okay.
I mean, it is as soon as I churn one out, I put it online and get it out there. I put it on on Facebook, on Comic Vine, stuff like that.
All right, beautiful. So one last thing, if you don't mind, can you look at the camera and say .net?
.net.
Hey guys, it's Rob, and introduce yourself, gentlemen.
I'm Chris Ledesma.
I'm Mike Witt, and why are you here at Staple?
Well, we're kind of friends with Uncle Staple, and we've known about Staple for a while now. It kind of fits with what we do, which is community arts and cultural events.
Okay.
And so Staple's kind of a grassroots like indie comics expo.
Yeah, that's what drew us here. So.
Yeah, and we do all our events are grassroots arts and cultural events. We've actually had of an event, a DIY kind of expo where maybe some of the attendees at Staple have been parts of it. So
Awesome.
it's kind of a crossover, and we thought it was a great chance to talk about what we do, and as well as promote some other stuff we're working on.
Yeah, like one thing I noticed, and this is actually something we're going to cover on another episode, is you guys are doing the street performers festival for South by.
Well,
With that?
it's called Honk Texas, and it's a festival of community street bands. It's its own entity. South by Southwest actually is a sponsor, which we're really excited about. But we are a organizing committee and of a lot of members of the Minor Mishap Marching Band.
Okay.
And basically, this festival is a grassroots festival of brass bands. We're bringing 15 bands from all over the country and 5 local bands.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because we'll go downtown and hear some awesome music. I mean, it's down on the street itself. So, now one thing I wondered about, because I saw it on one of the sheets, a vegan hot dog eating contest. Okay, explain. Where did this come from?
Sure. So, I was a huge fan of Andy Kaufman when I was in high school after watching Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
And wanted to do something that was similar to what he had done, where he took his audience out for milk and cookies.
Okay, yeah, I
wanted to
remember
do
that.
a vegan version of that because we found out that there are vegan firefighters in town.
Oh, really?
And so,
I didn't know that.
yeah. And Rip Esselstyn is actually one of the leads on that.
Okay.
He's kind of started a whole national movement eating plant-based diets.
Right.
And anyway, we we talked to the hot dog king, who's a vendor off of Red River, about seeing if maybe he would want to vend at an event like this.
Right.
And before I could even finish asking him to be there, he said, "Oh yeah, we'll have a veggie hot dog eating contest. We'll grill them up. We'll get the people there. It'll be great." And that's kind of, we were like, "Oh wow, that's our first event."
Yeah.
And so 30 events later, we're
How well has it gone over?
It's gone over really well. We're going into our 5th year actually.
Oh, wow,
Doing
okay.
the veggie hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, I think Drew's going to enter.
All right.
He's our resident vegan. So.
Great.
I'm gonna eat a bunch of vegan.
That's why your hair is green.
What?
That's why your hair is green.
Yes.
You have some time to come up with a stage name. So yeah, we'll definitely be in touch with you about that. So that's the story on the veggie hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, I think we'll have to come around for that one. Just because. So one more thing, guys, if you don't mind, can you look at the camera and say .net?
.net.
.net.
I started like
leftover fire, I'd probably like catch my hair on fire. Take it out of my hair in like 5 years or something.
My hair's been burning into like this scene.
Oh, go ahead. Go on.
Right
All right.
side seems to burn up, and the left side seems to get longer. Next thing I know, this is a haircut. Only Justin did that. Yes, take her away. So you're saying it. Don't look at yourself. That's the best compliment I've gotten all night. He spikes it now? Oh, God. Like the hard kind? It's like...
I know, right? It's like...
Good double rainbow! Double rainbow! Double rainbow!
I'm so beautiful!
What does it mean? Hey, Aaron, where's my boy? Jackson has him. Bling Bling's got him. Bling Bling's gonna soak him? Yep. Burn him. So real. My other bomb. What did I see? Why aren't you on fire? Do it with fire! You're too good for fire. We'll be blown away even if you don't do it with fire. I will at least. Shit. I will on that chicken shake. You're working on that chicken shake, you do it. Oh, do you not have it? She doesn't have my trick. You do it then. What? Come on, bust it out. Bust it out.
It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. When he can get it.
Love you, Katarina. You're better than me. I know you. That is so. You really called me out though. I She's not that slow. I showed her that trick. She's got all this whip around. I thought she'd like it. That one! Throw a head spin in the middle. What? Throw a 360 in the middle of all of this. Okay.
Hey, wait, check this out.
Where's your LED? Where the fuck? Oh yeah! You still got it!
I know, I just need room.
Yes, get the fuck back here. This is one of the best tricks I've ever seen right now. Get the fuck back here. Go! That is fucking sick. Oh. Alright, I got shown up. Yeah. Oh my god.
She's prettier.
Yeah! do it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be in the front door in a second. Oh, so this one's from this leg.
So, we're here with, is your name actually Chet?
Yes, it's Chet.
We're here with Chet, and I've actually seen his work before, and it's really cool. His main thing that I noticed first is he does, you do Victorian versions of superheroes.
Right. And villains.
And villains.
Recently villains, yes.
Yeah, and it's really cool because it's like really steampunky, and it's very fancy, and you know, it kind of fits in quite fantastical thing. But I was just talking to you about it, and you do more than that. You actually make up your own villains and superheroes, and they're all simians.
Yes. Yes, the Society of Sinister Simians is a whole parallel universe of steampunk monkeys with a very evil twist to them. They're actually involved in this book here, which was hand-bound by my wife in Bookbinder. This is the second edition. The first edition was in hardcover. So we've done a soft-bound version that includes all of the various biographies and a map where they're all related. And each one has their own evil factor rating. So it pretty much starts at the top with the Supreme Commander. We have various soldiers, we've got inventors, we've got a variety of spies and sort of thing like that. And in the back we have some ephemera, some things that were related to them, such as their original charter when they began, posters. Exactly, and they're all interconnected in some way.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been a commercial illustrator for over 30 years, and thank you. And I'm going into a different phase of my life where I'm creating personal projects of my own, because I've done things for advertising agencies, movie studios in the past. So, you know, I'm just finding that next phase of my life, and.
Well, I mean, that's how some of the greatest things are made. I mean, if you're aware of Minecraft, it was just this programmer for a game company that decided it's a huge, you know, success. So there's definitely something to say about that.
Well, thanks. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're having fun, I think it relates in some ways to a successful product.
And you can always tell, like when you actually put your work into your own passion, it's a lot more enjoyable.
Thank you. Well, this is all very new to me because we started our first exhibit was in San Diego Comic-Con last summer, and we're doing that again this summer.
Oh, that's, I wish I could go there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive for us.
But it was an awesome experience.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Well, it was nice to meet you too. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
And one more thing, look in the camera and say
.net.
Let's go watch beer pong.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Yeah. Take me on a tour, John.
All right, so we got downstairs. We're going down. This is where all the magic happens. People play shit, and they do things. Like they shit and piss in there.
Shit.
And then here,
Ah, hell.
this is where it all happens.
It's not a twisty.
And that's it. People, Rico jacks off in there.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Damn. They got like about as many video games as I do.
They got Mario Kart 64.
Oh man.
They got Golden.
I thought we were gonna play Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap.
Snap.
But we don't have Tekken.
There's an antique shop here. Yeah, it is. But they don't have the dessert books. Dessert? Is it Pancake Fluffy Sunday?
Yes, that's it.
Did you get a free one? Where? How? Oh, if you're part of their newsletter, their email thing, they sent out a free celebrity shot. Give me a celebrity shot. Rico! Celebrity shot! Yes, 100%. Oh, no! Put it back in the water, dude! You don't know
Trying to kill us.
Have you ever heard of it? Trying to get it. Probably, yeah. It's $2 though. Yeah, Rico works at a bar, guys. I'm pro. I'm sorry. Rico is like, he plays WoW. I'm professional. He's played WoW. What about WoW? I play WoW. Stevie, are you aiming for the water? You want to drink water, Stevie? Dude, My mouth feels just like a jar. Sorry, we can make some bed. We can make some bed. Alright, I'm having a celebrity shot. We can make some bed. You have to make your own shot from now on. Alright. How many seconds do you think it takes to hit?
Off the ceiling? Shit.
A minute? Alright, hold on. I didn't touch it.
we loved what we saw, and we're actually glad you're here. Now I can buy stuff that I couldn't earlier. So, first off, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it since, oh God, since I was very small.
Very small?
Yeah, my mom used to go to sci-fi and fantasy cons because she wanted to be a writer, so I put stuff in the art show that was terrible, and people encouraged me because I was a wee child.
Hopefully they didn't encourage you to be terrible, and I would think not with the stuff we're seeing today, so. I really love how it's kind of like a mix of cute and, I'm not sure what's the other word I want. Just feel free to, what's that?
Slightly morbid.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out Death on a Unicorn. What was the inspiration behind that one?
That was sort of, there's a website I'm on, and there's a person that draws a lot of death, and It was a Halloween like contest thing,
Okay.
so I just thought it would be funny to make Death really ridiculous. So I put him on.
That I think makes it right there.
And it was like even more over the top, but I toned it a little bit down.
Right.
Actually.
So, and also another thing I like, some science references.
Oh,
Like,
the Schrodinger's cat.
yes. Hopefully you have that my size. I think I'll find out.
Actually, I don't have very many of them left.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yes.
So is there a website that anybody can find you at?
Yes, it's ghostcircles with an s.com/dxs.
Okay, so we'll make sure to like put a URL.
Right. It's
So-
on my card.
All right. So can you do us one last thing? Can you look at the camera and say .net?
.net.
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 What's up?
Explain beat.
Alright, so Beat is a game originated. What the fuck is that? Hey! I know it's you, motherfucker!
I hunt you.
JK, I love you. Anyway.
Hot.
So, Beat is a game was made by Japanese people, and they thought like, you motherfuckers, why'd you pick that song?
That's what I thought, right?
Nah, that's what they thought.
Like, you motherfucker.
Why'd you pick that song? But anyway, see like, so basically,
that song's amazing.
This is a good song. Shut up! I'm trying to explain Beat. So they were like,
Alright, so what did you play?
so they were like, let's put a turntable. And they're like, what do we do now?
And they're like, night style.
No! Shut, oh, you motherfucker!
Absolute epic trance.
So they're like, well, we got a turntable. What are we gonna do with it? I don't know.
Alright.
Play it. And so like, they're like, well, look, we gotta have some.
I failed already.
We gotta have some other shit happening too.
God, have you raised up the IQ?
Shut up! So like, you know how Dr. Dre and hip hop artists, they always have those, I don't know what they're called, those square things, and they actually make beats. Well, I think what they were thinking was, let's just put like fucking piano keys, because that's all we understand. We're Asian.
I'm gonna play doubles, you're in the way.
Fucking hurry up. So they're like, all right. I was like, what do we do now? It's like, well, each key will make a sound.
What's hard?
Hard as you'll die really fast.
Break the future.
Shut up! Oh! Bitch!
I'm bro at this, yo.
So yeah, every key makes a certain sound on a song you pick. So I mean, if you don't press anything, then there's no song really. And then the turntable is just for show, and it's a DJ simulation game. But it definitely is not. It's basically like Japanese Guitar Hero, and it's really fucking hard. See?
I give up.
And he gives up. That's how majority.
Japanese guitar is guitar free.
Shut up. Anyway, that's how the majority of people are. They play this game and they're like, oh, I can't do it, I quit. And then they don't play anymore. But only the most dedicated, someone's trying to get in here. Only the most dedicated players can play this game for real. And yeah, it's a pretty fun game if you like getting your ass kicked and not understanding fully the premises of this game. But it's fun. It's cool making music, and it's cool going ape shit on keys and being like, I'm actually making music. And yeah, that's Beat. And also you got effects, and you can make it really low or really loud. And that's it. That's Beat.
Hey John,
Yeah.
give him a .net.
What?
.net.
.net.
Beat, bitches.
Beat, bitches. Beat. Beat. Shut up. Don't look at me. JK, look at me. Well, I don't care. You can look at me, but you can look at him too. He's hot. What are you doing, poser?
I want Denny's.
Well.
Go, motherfucker! Do something I haven't seen before. Hey Chris, you're catching on fire. Sucks. Catch on fire more. You're not catching on fire enough.
I agree.
diamond.
I didn't say that. I'm drunk.
Burn your hand on that. First burning for his hand. No.
It wasn't even the one that was fucking off my finger.
You suck.
Damn it, that one was off my finger.
Grab up! Yeah, it pretty much consumed itself.
Fucking
That's the one that Blink did. Yeah, but I did it just now.
This is his moment.
I'm unimpressed. Do something I haven't seen.
Something I haven't seen.
Do something I.
Seen it. Seen it.
Jason Newlander, and I'm one of the creators of the Intergalactic Nemesis.
So, we're familiar with it because we live here in Austin, but for those who don't,
well, the Intergalactic Nemesis is an adventure story that's set in the 1930s, that's told in the form of a comic book series, a radio drama, and also a live theatrical production that's kind of a mashup of the radio play and the comic book, in which 3 actors play dozens of characters. We have live sound effects, a live score, and then we project the artwork from the comic book series on a 2-story high screen, panel by panel, without the word.
So what, especially with the live action part of it, what was the process to lead to all of it? I mean, that's like
question.
The one thing that really interested me. Like, whoa, that's fairly new to me. So.
The project started as a radio drama.
Right, like The Shadow. And
yeah, exactly. And I wanted to tell the story visually, so I met Tim Doyle, who's a really great artist, and we decided we'd create a comic book version of the story together. And then the big performing arts center here in town, the Long Center, invited me to bring the radio drama to play it in their big space.
Wow.
And I felt like that venue would be too big to do the radio play, because the visuals of that experience are really just one guy doing sound effects, you know? So in the meeting, it just hit me this vision of what if we had the artwork projected on a huge screen that would create the visuals that would make it so that it could play to the back seat in a 2,400 seat theater.
Yeah, so the idea seems like something that you just wouldn't get with just a screen animation.
Yeah.
So I really love that idea. In fact, I want to make sure to show up volume 2.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is probably one of the more interesting ideas I've ever seen in quite a while. Especially for live performance. So where can they find you on the internet?
So we're at theintergalacticnemesis.com, very simple. And we're also touring. So for those folks... Well, we're about to leave, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we played a couple times here in town. We're going to be playing Houston on May 12th at the Wortham Center. And then in the fall, we're going to be doing an extensive 25-city tour.
Okay.
Mostly in the Midwest, and then a little bit in the Northeast as well.
All right.
And people can find out about that on our website. There's a little tab that says tour, and that has all the tour dates.
All right, beautiful. So guys, go check it out. So one more thing. Can you look at the camera and say .net?
.net!
Actually, I had to go outside the box. So what happened in that circle, like the first time with ISIS, outside the box, and I was just like, boom, Lamborghini, smoke up over the altar, and I was just like, you guys are all fucked. You're outside of your realm of, There we go.
just like you do.